All right, Abby, thanks very much. One of the most successful seasons in Notre Dame basketball history is now moving on to the Elite Eight. The Irish pulling off another big win last night against Wichita State. You might say it was shocking, but are now preparing for the undefeated and #1 ranked Kentucky Wildcats. WSBT Sports Director Pete Byrne is now live in Cleveland, where the team just wrapped up practice. Pete?
Hey Bob, how you doing? Yeah, I would not call yesterday's win shocking, though I appreciate the reference. If they were to win tomorrow against Kentucky, I think it would be fair to call that one a bit of a shocker. We're standing right now in front of a poster of LeBron James here at Quicken Loans Arena. You can find these all over the arena, and we understand it. This is his home court. But it's also kind of fitting that these are all around the arena, because when people look at Kentucky this week, they're likening this team to an NBA team. In fact, I just heard a member of the national media doing an interview, and he was asked, could this current Kentucky team beat a team in the NBA? And while I don't agree with his answer, he said that in certain circumstances, he thinks that Kentucky's starting five could take down an NBA team. That's an indication of how much respect Kentucky, who is undefeated, is getting heading into this Elite Eight matchup with Notre Dame. It's also indicative of how little respect the Irish are getting heading into the matchup. We just got done talking to Mike Brey and his players, and Mike Brey wants the world to know that, you know what, he's got pretty good players too.
Well, I got more pros than everybody thinks. You know, you don't get this far without having some pros, but nobody talks about our pros. But that's okay. Don't talk to them too much about that. You know, there's two coachable units. Now, our average age is 22. Theirs is 19 in the nucleus that plays. I hope that helps us.
Are you guys motivated at all by the fact that the rest of the world thinks that this is already over and done with, and that Kentucky's going to win?
Yeah, I can't emphasize that enough. You know, me individually, and I know us as a team collectively, we're motivated so much right now. You know, we're determined to get this win because, you know, we've been overlooked since day one. You know, no one's given us a chance, and we've made it this far. So, you know, we continue to prove the doubters wrong, and, you know, we kind of pride ourselves on that. We like to be the underdog because when we win, it's just another step closer to our overall goal.
As you can hear, the Irish are supremely motivated heading into this Elite Eight matchup, and they have the belief that they can win, which is the first step. But of course, it takes more than belief. It takes execution. When I come back tonight at 6 o'clock, we'll take a closer look at this matchup, Bob, and show you what the Irish need to do to come away victorious, and also take a closer look at what they're going to be up against when they meet Kentucky in the Elite Eight game tomorrow. And right now, hey, you guys are on live TV. Any predictions tomorrow, Notre Dame, Kentucky?
It's going to be a great game.
I think Kentucky is too big and too good, but I think Notre Dame plays them well.
All right. See, what have I been telling you? Everyone thinks Kentucky is too big, too good. We'll get into that matchup coming up at 6, Bob.
Yeah, well, they are too big and too good, but, you know, it is so hard to go undefeated literally from start to finish of the year. It hits a lot of people.
It does. The Indiana Hoosiers in '76, the last team to do it. And I will throw this out here before I go. Notre Dame has a history of taking down #1 teams at opportune times. They've got 10 wins all time against the #1 team in the country. I don't know if there's any other program that can say that. So, stranger things have happened.
We'll take it. All right, Pete, thanks very much. Now